Everybody, 420 Jim here. Hey, I have a guy. His name's Steve. If you look him up in the TikTok, he goes as the Bong Father 1977. Now he's doing YouTubes under the Bong Father 1977. Okay, I don't want to make it super long about it and whatnot, but he was someone that conned me into coming to Rochester, New Hampshire. We went all the way up there, showed him love, showed support and whatnot. A month and a half after I leave, find out he rips off a friend for $400 cash. Found out that he stole $240 worth of club cards from me. We called him out on it, and now he just makes up lies and stuff. And I want to show you what he sent to me this morning. And he sends me lots of stuff. But I want to show and share this with you just to explain and show you how much this guy actually really lies. He's deluded in his head. And yes, I forgive my trolls in my heart, but I hope law enforcement and our Creator Yahweh upstairs does not forgive them. Okay, I'll show you. Gonna have to shell out $1,000 in Topeka, Kansas. Your record's on its way if you have the balls to show up. Number one, I've been saying ever since they said their lies that I'm coming to Topeka. I will be there this Monday. I will sit in front of either the Capitol or the courthouse. I have cameras going 24/7. We'll see if anybody shows up or not. I'm hoping like heck they do. Because they put on social media I've abused a child and stuff, and they've got proof. New video on YouTube with your record clearly posted. Now, he posted some stupid record that has nothing to do with me. Some of it does, most of it doesn't. The part that says I abused a child is definitely nothing but slander and a lie. And you can call the cops all you want. I've saved everything you posted. I've screen recorded your threats. And they won't do anything because of your disrespectful, senile old fart that smoked too much lacquered off-harm soda cans. And here's my promise to you, bitch. Come back to New Hampshire and talk shit and see how that goes for you. Bet you wouldn't like that outcome. Have a blessed evening, you fake-ass Christian racist dog-abusing scam artist piece of monkey shit. Okay, that coming from someone that is a convicted ex-wife beater, okay, ex-arsonist and ex-con artist, that means a lot to me. None of it is proven whatsoever, and it's just 100% pure lies. I've made no threat to this idiot. I said if he left his town and showed up where I am in person and got in my face, I would knock his cross eyes straight. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. I have no intention of going to New Hampshire except to file a lawsuit against him next year. You can hide and lie about my record. I was charged with 1 count of arson and no wife beating. Well, why don't y'all come over to my Facebook page and ask his ex-wife that's on my page? Clearly, I have posted part of his records. Now, I promised her I wouldn't get her kids involved in it, and they're trolling my page. Well, maybe they're not trolling my page. Maybe they're watching her page to see if she says anything. But that shouldn't be. The kids should either be totally out of it or they should post the truth. I know it's their dad, but covering and hiding the truth from their dad does not help whatsoever. Okay. Are saying no wife beating charges. Well, I have the paperwork, you stupid monkey, and running something. There was no charge for domestic violence. You're talking about hearing things secondhand and posting about, and could be this and that, taking your own advice, stupid. I can prove I didn't do time for domestic violence, especially when I did my 5 years for arson, you walk job. But it doesn't mean much coming from a child abuser. Once again, call me a child abuser. And, we can ask his ex-wife and all, and I've actually got the proof. I've posted my proof. He's posted nothing, and I mean nothing but lies. Now, there's another one here that I need to come up to. Where's it at? Let me, here we go. This is the other one. Oh, in the beginning of this, it told me to keep his kid's name out of his mouth. Well, here's the thing. they have slandered me. They've slandered my daughter. They've talked about my ex-wife. They've talked about my daughters. They've talked about just about every member of family that I've had. So when he talks about keeping someone's name out of their mouth, he should surely take his own advice. And let me go back. Okay. You are a child abusing shitbag. Well, I guess you're going to hell because you rarely tell the truth. You're going to burn for abusing your first wife, Jenny, and whatever little Topeka names were your day for karma, blah, blah. Forget to take down that you had clearly said you have $1,000 to anyone that can prove your record. Not one word about that person happened to put up $1,000. Just another lie. Well, that's bullshit, and that's a lie, and anybody could tell you that. I said, I bet anyone $1,000. Bet. They got to put it up. Okay? That's not, I'm just going to give somebody $1,000 to bring a fake piece of paper. It don't involve me. That would be stupid. Okay? That's his mentality and how stupid he is. The bet is that no one can prove that that's me. Now, there is proof that that's not me. But I'm not going to all that trouble and whatnot until I can shame them and collect $1,000. But let them show up. They won't show up. Keep my kids out of your mouth. That's the one, okay? He just talked about my ex-wife, Jenny, and stuff like that. And I'm supposed to keep his kids out of my mouth? He's lucky I don't bring up his mama, his daddy, his grandma, and everyone else like he did me. See, this idiot does things, and then he tries to turn it around. Must be a real Democrat there. You're lying shit up with them and bring people... Okay, keep your kids out of my mouth. You're trying to stir shit up with them and bring people into it because you can't fight your own battles. And the women is 100% from Topeka and 100% will be there. Well, I hope she's that dumb, and I'll get her name, and I'll go directly into court and file the lawsuit. But, you know, he wants to put my people's name, and yet he dares me and whatnot. Yet he talked about mine first. And the only thing I have a problem with his boys are, I thought they was very nice, very respectful. They liked me. They never said one bad word about me. As far as I know now, they haven't. But to cover their lying piece of shit father, I don't like that. I don't like that. And he wants to bring family and names into it. He done it first. I do not like the fact that his boys know that he beat his wife and stuff. His boys know that I have not beat my dog and that his dad is nothing but a liar in doing this to me. His boys know he begged me last year to come visit him and all. His boys cannot testify to one thing I've ever done wrong to their dad. And, you know, out of respect for the mom, I will leave them out of this, okay? I will, out of respect. Not for the piece of shit lying Bong father. As for you ever knocking me out, you got about as much chance as having coffee this morning with the two fake religious prophets you lie and say you worship. Oh, and have a day in deserve. Okay, well, he says they're fake, so, you know, right there tells you,